73 here. Today we have Lori with us, and she asked if we would kind of help her out a little bit and maybe provide some answers to some things she's got going on. So let's turn this over to her. And your name is Lori. How did we come across to me? How did,
Oh, I met him at the Dollar General when I was working, and I've seen something interesting when I started talking to him,
okay.
and I want to see what all you can offer me tonight.
And you were telling me about some issues that you were having and about a darkness
Yes,
and about some locations, and you wanted to try and get answers from possible loved ones that have passed.
yes, sir.
Or, no, no.
Sorry, I'm blonde at heart, honey.
So, is there anything else? Not too, like, we don't want to know the history of this place.
Right,
Because if anything happens and we do get some, that's going to be more proof
right.
of what's going on that you can later validate in the comments underneath the video.
Okay.
But other than that, is there anything that, not too revealing, but that you would like to share, like your experiences, why you believe in the paranormal?
Well, I've always been scared to come here alone, and I can go to any graveyard in the world, and I'm fine. But here, for some reason, I just can't be alone. Somebody's always have to be with me.
Okay, is it even if you
It's
leave
just
this
the
place?
energy. Mm,
Does it follow you? Does it have,
everywhere.
you have activity at home
Yes,
that follows you?
yes. And it feels like there's something dark that's always with me. And I see more dark things than I do good in my life, and I'm really bothered by it.
Well, that's good. So that protection stone I gave you when we first met up at outside of this place is going to help you with that.
Thank you.
And the best thing you can do, what I tell people, it doesn't matter if you're religious or not. You can believe in God with your everything in your power, and it's not going to protect you. It's not going to save you. You got to have faith within yourself before the faith within God is going to help you. And I've proven that in a lot of videos that I've done where you can see these shadow masses trying to engulf and circle me. And every time I say the faith within myself and the faith within God, it backs off. But if you just say, through the power and the light of Jesus Christ, it still keeps coming towards you. It'll draw off any weakness. And if you don't have that faith, it senses it. And sorry, but the good man above isn't going to help you.
It's so scary.
So that's why I always preach to people, work on that inner faith, work on your inner strength. You can't show no fear, no negativity. So with that, we can go ahead and take us to the grave. We can try to get EVP. Oh, a Wi-Fi. If you look, see how it's going off? That's a false positive right there.
Oh, okay.
And see, as you come farther away from it, you got to be at least 3 foot away from any electronic device to get an accurate reading. So just because it goes off, don't mean nothing if you're too close to a camera or a phone.
Okay.
So
So what color does it turn?
you
This
see,
is.
More the energy.
the stronger the energy, the higher to go. See how it's going to the red?
Wow.
Usually the most darkest spirits, the most evil, has enough power to go and stay on the red. Once in a while, the good spirits, the intelligent ones, they can get up to yellow and orange, and then they're done. It takes a lot of energy for them. But
Okay.
dark energy, they've got unlimited, and it'll ping. And it was doing it last night. This was pinging like crazy for
Wow.
him.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this one, it's basically the same thing, except it's an audible, and it also tells you the fluctuation in the air temperature, which on a day like this, you can't pay attention to it because obviously it's getting cool from the wind. So we won't be able to go by that. But it works on the same principle. And it's not, see the digital readout right there? Right there, that
That's
beep.
crazy.
It starts to beep. So this one will beep. Yours will just have the lights on it. So if you start seeing it go crazy, you can just kind of turn it around show so the camera can pick it up or when you listen can pick it up. But don't freak out. Don't freak out.
That's what I'm scared of.
And you got that stone. I'm not gonna let nothing attach. No matter what darkness is here, I'll come here and spend the night by myself. I'll go to Rich's grave and spend the night by myself.
Oh hell no.
I go to sketchy places. I've been to bad areas.
I would go if somebody stayed with me.
So.
But I'd sleep with one eye open.
Flashlight.
Yes,
All
lots
right.
of flashlights.
Yeah, this is live streaming right now. I don't know if anyone is in here or not. Can you see anyone in the comments? I'll be off on my
3
side.
people.
All right. Stacy, Boston actress, if you're here, thank you. She's awesome. She's an awesome, amazing lady. And if we lose connection, don't worry. Derek has an IR camera that he's going to be using. Also got the full spectrum camera in the bed of his truck. So if it starts getting dark or he wants to use that, he can. So let's get on with it. Give him time to pick it up. Anyone saying?
No?
Hey, Lori.
Lori.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, and
Hey,
it's
Hensley, Paranormal
Lori.
TV.
Oh,
Tori with the T.
Oh, Tori. I thought it was Lori.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but yeah,
Oh, okay, Tori. I'm sorry.
Tori.
Her name is Tori. And let me know if you can hear us too. So we'll follow you. Well, green, that's not enough. That's just kind of a little bit of the atmospheric. You're focusing on if it goes a little past the green. You get it?
Yeah, I gotta shorten it up. I'm short here. I don't want
okay.
to trip on it.
I got like a real warm feeling.
Usually if you feel a warm feeling, that's going to be a friend or a relative.
It gets so warm that I'm so warm. You know it's October.
Alright. We won't show the name on the stone. Probably get a little closer. I don't know if people can hear us then. Alright, that'd be good. I did forget to bring the teddy bear. So you hold on to yours. And we're gonna say the first name, but we're not gonna say no last name.
Turn this way so you don't read the name on it.
Yeah, okay. Out of respect for the family, I want you to start talking, like me. Hello, Shirley, and hello, Frankie. My name is Dustin. I'm from JBD Cameraman 73. I'm a paranormal investigator. We're here in all due respect and mean no harm with Tori, whom you know. So please use any energy that you can from me, not anyone else, but from me or the 2 devices, the K2s that you see here, and the phone to aid you in the communication. And if there's anything that you would like to let Tori know later on, my earbuds, we will be able to hear the EVP of you talking. So don't get discouraged if you don't hear anything. You're not going to. It's in a realm that we cannot hear. Let's start asking questions. But do it slow and one at a time with the space and talk.
Mama, can you hear me? I miss you. I'm gonna start crying.
So anytime you need to take,
warm.
anytime if you need to take your break, you let me know. You can step off camera to where they can't see you, and you can get your composure if you want. Go ahead. All right, she's gonna get her composure a little bit, and if you all can hear, please let me know. Derek is watching the comments, and he'll be able to see and verify that you can hear us. If not, we'll have him move a little bit closer. As you can see, it's very hard. Not everyone can try to communicate or do this type of field work because it's so emotional. And that's what you got to be careful with too. If you yourself start getting too emotional, you need to step back, take a break, because any negative
Sound has been low.
sound has been low. Then we'll go ahead and move a little closer.
Get closer to the mic, Jennifer says.
Yeah, and get a little closer to the mic, but take a break from it, because any negativity will feed off of your sadness. So when you feel that start happening, if you want, you can hold it with your hand.
I was trying to move it over so we can see the comments.
Oh, there you go. So don't ever hesitate to take a break. Never hesitate. It's for your own safety that you take breaks. And then when you're ready, go ahead and continue. So we'll just give her time. Thank you, Lori, and I don't know, Stacy's probably here. Jennifer Miller, you're probably here.
When I move forward, it's going up to yellow.
Okay.
That's a lot.
All right. Well, yeah, you're starting to get something right there. Then the devices don't lie.
Should I stop?
No. And start talking.
What's going orange? Mama, are you okay?
And he's gonna bring it closer. So any EVPs too. And can you see it on camera? Pinging.
Mama, is that you?
Whoa.
I can just turn it just a little bit to where they can see. Okay, you can see it? Okay, good.
Is that you, Mama?
And if you got earbuds on at home listening, since this is live, you're going to hear what we can't. So if you can hear something, let us know, and Derek can convey it back to Tori.
It's really strong. Mama, are you at peace? I don't know. We cannot tell us. That means she's answering yes.
She's with you. Probably out Frankie here.
Are
Right,
you with
and
him?
it's doing good. See, she's strong. I gave permission to use my energy and the devices that I have to do that.
Mama, are you scared right now? Are you with Uncle Frankie now? Wow, this
And then
is just crazy.
And you see how it dissolved, it just dropped, and now it's coming right back again.
Can I just do that again?
Yep.
Wow. I definitely feel her here with me.
You do feel it? That's good. That's good.
It's a lot better readings than we were getting last night.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I don't feel nothing dark right here in this area, so you're good. That's kind of over this way, off to the side of us a little bit.
That's where I get all my, when I see it.
Yeah. And she didn't tell me this either. I just told her I can feel it. It's watching. It's right over there.
It's always watching me over there.
Yeah,
I
but
can't turn my
it
back.
can't. You don't have to worry about it. Your grandma is keeping it over there. Your grandma's keeping you safe when you visit.
So I don't have to be afraid to come along.
You could even walk right on over there,
There she went.
and I guarantee your grandma will follow you over there.
Emma, do you miss me?
I'm getting the goosebumps even.
I got them too. Do you miss my mom?
See, it's pinging the red. Yes.
Are you proud of mom today? Mama, are you still there? Does something cause her to be spooked?
Takes a lot of energy. Do it for it to light up like a Christmas tree like that. And you know anything about it? It took all she had to keep it going that good. It's going to take a little bit, just
To come back?
keep talking. And I keep telling her she's got permission to use my energy and the devices to draw off of, but nobody else's, even though you're family. Because when you do that,
Yes, there's two children in the car, and they were asking
yeah.
if there's other people around.
Yeah.
They heard the kids in the
there you
background.
go. Thank you. Appreciate that.
They're turkeys.
There are two kids in the background way up there, so
Well, 3, but one's sleeping.
oh, 3. So any other EVPs, now that you know what they sound like, you're going to know the difference.
Ma'am, are you there? Question should I ask?
Anything? Ask her to, in case it's shitty EVP later, you can ask. Don't say it to any of us, but just like if there used to be a name that she used to call you, like a nickname, ask her to say it, but don't say what it is. That way, if they go back and they hear it in the EVP, they can confirm it.
And that's the next step.
Will be, yeah, when this is all said and done, and once you get it uploaded, you can go back, put your earbuds in. I can tell you right now, a few of them, they're already doing that, trying to listen to see what they can't hear, and we can find that out. So,
Mama, what did I used to say to you whenever you farted and I slept on your butt? What did I always tell you that they smelled like? That's something that was really special between us because I made her really happy when I said it. When I burp, I still say rivet.
do you?
She would always say, hurry up, and burp and say, hurry up. It's so funny. My mama was one of a kind, and I sure do miss her.
So now that that's gone quiet, we're going to use the SB box, spirit box. The only thing is, just because you hear something on here, and not every paranormal investigator will tell you this, especially if you watch TV, you're going to get radio noise, and you got to know the difference between a radio talk and something just out of the clear blue randomness of an EVP where they're using the words to communicate with you.
Wow.
And so, I know the difference. People listening know the difference. And I don't know how much experience you have with a spirit box. So don't get excited if you do hear something. It's probably just radio chatter.
Okay.
So I'm building a Faraday cage that's going to eliminate that. I make my own stuff because it gets kind of costly. But I always start out in FM, and then we'll go to AM, because AM has less radio chatter, radio noise. And if you definitely get something on AM, it's definitely going to be legit. So,
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
and we're going to start scanning. We're going to scan on 3. And that noise you hear, that's the radio chatter that you're going to hear. So as this is going, go ahead and ask your questions, and hopefully radio chatter.
Yeah. That's what you mean by that?
Yeah, exactly. In between that, where you get the static and the barely audible words, that's the spirits communicating. That's what you're going to focus on listening to, not the radio chatter, because that's a false positive. So go ahead and start asking me questions.
Mama, are you there? Mama, can you hear me? Please talk to me. I miss you. Oh,
No, I'm doing this to show the different distance. When we first turned it on, that didn't go off, so you know it's not interfering.
Are you with Uncle Frankie now? Can you say my name?
Let's switch it to AM. That's going wild.
Yeah,
Line
it
in.
is.
No,
Playback. Scanning. FM.
AM.
Scanning. AM.
There we go.
Mama, I love you. Can you say something where I can hear you?
Walk over that way just a little bit more, just to see what's still going on, even as you get far away. And I had you do that to prove it's not because of this that's going on.
The other camera's set pretty far back, so.
Oh, cool.
Grandma, can you hear me? Can you say something so I can hear you?
That just got quiet.
Yeah, it sounds like the battery's going dead.
Full charge.
It went out.
Is that a
That's
sign?
picking up again. Huh?
Is that a sign?
Was it wanting to keep going quiet like that? It could be using energy to help.
I don't know what to ask you. You have any mom ask questions?
She can ask questions, yeah. She can come on up unless she don't want to be on camera.
She's already on camera.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
She's still there.
Because we still got to interview her too.
Oh, are you going to do two separate ones?
Yeah, no, I'm going to do the same, but I was trying to let you do a little bit first and then.
I just got a question.
Bring her.
I don't know what to do.
Right here, let me.
I just
Let me
get
turn this
nervous and
down.
stuff like this. When you met me, I was a big goofball, and I get.
Okay, well then we'll go ahead and introduce your mom. Go ahead and introduce. It's just the first name.
Okay.
So who are we speaking
She's
with now?
definitely there, and I definitely know that. I really feel like that's her.
Mm-hmm.
She said yes.
And
She's saying.
you got someone with you. Would you like to introduce her first name?
I got my mom, Teresa, with me.
Hello,
That's my
Teresa.
Memo's daughter.
Nice to meet you. Here. And is there anything
Show your
that
pretty face.
is there anything like we talked about earlier, without giving too much of anything away, but just enough to kind of let people know why we're here, without revealing too much, because there's people listening for any potential EVP, and we don't want to do paranoia or what I call subliminal, where because you say something, then someone automatically is going to think they heard it.
You're right.
So yeah, that's when.
So can I tell a little bit about the story, or
Yeah, you tell.
or about both of them, or
Yeah,
just one?
whichever you feel that, you know.
All right, my mom, she died of cancer. She died pretty quick. First time she died in my arms, and then she died 2 more times in the hospital. My brother, he was killed in a car wreck, and I never got a chance to, say goodbye to him or my mom, either one. They were both full of life, and I know that, I know that she's happy now that, she's with my brother, but, other than that, it's still been rough on the family.
Have you ever felt her presence around you, like with this K2 going off the way it's been going? Have you felt anything outside, like at home or anywhere?
Absolutely. Up until she passed, I heard her the whole time. Until her 1 year anniversary, and then after her 1 year anniversary, I could no longer hear her.
Okay.
I could hear her plain as day.
So
You're making it so easy.
so it's kind of like she, at first, is letting you know she's okay. Don't try not to worry. She's in a happy place, and trying to comfort you
She was
with.
was very positive. She was guiding me because I was in a midst of a lot of struggles myself, and she was telling me, no, don't do this or don't do that. She was guiding me throughout that whole year, because that 1 year process after her death, it was
Make or break you.
make or break me,
Okay.
because there's other issues that was going on prior to my mom's death. So, and then my brother Frankie, he was my best friend, and the day that he died, I heard him at 2:38 in the morning holler for me 3 times, holler for me Teresa 3 times, and then I got up looking for him, and then the next morning somebody told me he was dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's
Wow.
it's been a long journey, and I finally come to peace with they're together, and I'll see him again, but
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
there's still a lot of unanswered questions.
Exactly. Now, also, since I've already said that right over here, I can sense that
I try
something's
not to
watching
look that
us.
way.
Oh, yeah, don't hesitate to, because I'm not going to let nothing happen. What is it exactly? I mean, do you know of a
I just
someone
see
bad
black.
buried here,
Black
or
everywhere.
is there a dark history that I'm picking up on?
There's dark history in a few of these people out here, but it's not just in this area. It's all the way up in the front and stuff. This is actually a family graveyard.
Oh,
The knocking's gunshots, guys.
Huh?
exactly. He's letting viewers know that those are gunshots.
Around the country, there's a lot of people that shoot
Yeah,
their
there's
guns.
there's several family members buried here. So
Okay, but none of
Whatever's over there, I don't like it.
it's always from day one since
It's-
you've been coming here.
Anywhere but this area, but mostly right there. Something black, I just see lots of black.
I've come down here at night, and I've actually seen orbs stuff. And then it's like it's real spooky over there. But I've come down here and slept on their graves.
I've spent lots of nights in cemeteries, and we plan on this fall doing an overnight at one of them that I have a really good. No,
That'd be fine.
it's a cemetery that's not too far from us on top of Muldraw Hill.
Somebody wants to know what color the orbs were.
They were yellow, and you had a yellow one, and you had a light blue one, and then you had a red one, which I know that was kind of like
Ladies
pretty
cry.
bad. And then you got like a pinkish blue, which to me, I call that as my mom, because I right after she died, I seen pink and blue, a lot of pink and blue. But other than that, it's just I don't know. I find myself at peace here.
Yeah,
This is my peaceful place.
a lot of people, like myself, and you do.
They for the kids to hear my mom talking.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. So, yeah, up that way that you're looking at, their mammoth talk. And that's where we're standing at right now, is their mammoth's grave and her brother's grave.
Let me,
Kids are very,
hand me your digital one. Pick it up there.
kids are very sensory to it. Turn it back on again. Blurred, but they hear her. Wow. All right.
Is this light supposed to be on?
If it comes on, that's them interacting. They're letting you know that
So
they're
they're just one light.
one night.
So that's just saying
That's
it's
a
on.
base. That's the
Okay.
base reading. When it comes up to this green, the yellow, orange, or red, that's the ones that you focus on. This green one is the base reading. So right now, what's going on is Derek is taking the IR camera. I don't know if he's shooting in an IR mode or just regular camera mode, but he's taking that up there and gave her the other K2 meter, which shows the numbers. The numbers will be going high, but it also makes an audible sound and a temperature change. But today it's windy and it's coolness, so you can't rely on the temperature aspect of it. You just have to rely on the other two. And right now, that could be why this K2 meter isn't going off. The grandma could be with her grandbabies up there. So, and how long have you believed in the paranormal? Like, what was your very first experience that made go like, Wow, you know, and,
I was 2 years old and was able to talk to my papa right after he died.
oh
Yeah.
wow.
So I was getting ready to turn 3, and that was my first experience with it. First time I ever remember doing it. And then um, it's been going on like that for years. So yeah.
Wow. So that's cool. That's kind of like me. When I was younger, I had a lot of experiences. And just as I got older, they increased. And that's when I was like, well, what's creating this? And at first, I would try to debunk everything. It's just all in my head. I'm going crazy. But as I got older, I realized you're not going crazy. You can't debunk this. It's happening, you know?
Right. Uh, now my brother, before he died, he nailed it right on it. He said, "I'm getting ready to die." He said, "I'll die before I turn 32." And actually, a bird came in the house, and I put it out, and I said, "Well, somebody's getting ready to die." And then the same bird come back in the house and hit me dead in the chest. Um, so I believe in signs and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I did too.
But it's just, it's like I said, it's just a lot of different stuff. But being able to hear them, and I know that they're at peace, but I still have a lot of unanswered questions. So
That's what makes it hard. And like I said, and I always encourage people, don't always ask. You know, it's okay to ask questions to your loved ones that have passed on, but you don't want to do it like every day and make it to where they're stuck here, because it can happen. They'll get stuck here, and then even though it'll go from a friendly family, intelligent spirit, and they can get a little on the aggressive side and go towards the noisy ghost, which is what most people know as poltergeist, to let you know, hey, we're not happy. We were comfortable. We were at peace where we were. And, you know, our loved ones don't mind visiting us on occasion, but not an everyday basis to where you're constantly calling on them and saying why. It's not fair. And it is fair, but it's not fair that you keep bringing them to our realm to try and communicate. That's what isn't fair, because they deserve to stay in the happiness. Spirits pick up on your energy, and if you're negative and feeling sad and crying, that's exactly how they're going to be. And they don't want that, just like we don't want to feel that.
And what's crazy is when Memo was alive, we was here one time visiting Uncle Frankie, and she took off and was finding 4-leaf clovers, and she was way, way down there, and she said, "Man, I'll never go down there again because that was spooky."
Oh, wow.
But she
Wow.
was all the way down there by those hay bales.
Wow.
And Memo, she could sense weird stuff in there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Did you pick up on it?
Feeding time. Nope, it hasn't went off. I mean, that could have been, you said that your daughter was hearing her mama talking.
Yeah.
You know, that could have been trying to use the energy that we were giving her to go up there to make it audible to her. Children are very susceptible to the paranormal. They can see and hear things that we can't.
Right.
Like, you know,
Would have broke off.
they hear an EVP voice talking live as it's happening, where we can't. You know, they can see.
Georgia talks this stuff at the house, and she'll be handing them toys and talking, having a full-blown conversation. I asked her, I was like, "Georgia, who are you talking to?" And she's like, "Nobody, Mommy, I'm talking to myself," because she's just shy about it. But she'll have full-blown conversations like with a real adult.
Oh, wow.
That scares me to death.
Well, she's got a gift then early on that you definitely have to work with her on and teach her the differences, because children, especially when it comes to bad spirits, you know, they don't know that they can, anytime you talk to a spirit like we're doing now, you got this evil entity, I'm not going to say what I want to call it, but, you know, they can latch on before you even know it.
That's what
And,
scares me for her.
and especially closing out, because when you talk to him before we leave, I want to be saying a little prayer, and I want to demand that no matter, even your loved ones, they stay here. They do not follow you. Now, once you're already at home, if you start thinking about it, or they give you a sign, that's their choosing. They can do that. They can go wherever they want in the spirit life, but you're not calling on them.
Do they mind if their kids are on camera?
No, I don't care.
Fine. as long as it's permission, and yep. And so their kids have been affected by the paranormal going on too.
It's hold on.
I'm sorry, buddy. They ain't getting your birthday. Gotta use mommy shirt. Oh, him's a cat boy.
Get back off it. There we go.
Oh, him's a cat
Jennifer
boy.
Miller said when Dustin was explaining about calling on spirits too often, she heard a yes. Was that when we were up there?
Yep. It was her and I talking while you were up there, Ann.
Was it a male or female?
Can you tell if it was a male or female, Jennifer?
What'd you ask him?
I didn't ask
Oh,
nothing.
just-
No, she don't. We were just talking. I was talking.
Said somebody calling on spirits too much.
Yeah, I was kind of like a little lesson for which I knew she would already know, but for people on there too.
She said it was a whisper.
A whisper,
That's so scary.
Female.
a female.
Look,
Oh, and right as there it is going off, so that's saying yes, female. So talk to her. One of you two can start talking to her.
Mom, is Dad with you now?
And
I'm totally mind blown.
you're all seeing this live as it's happening. The K2's gone all the way up to Orange.
Come on, buddy. Oh,
You can ask him anything. You can tell
Do
her
you
about
forgive
your
me?
favorite time.
oh.
And as you can see, it's even pinging up to the red at times, so it's spiking really, really good.
Are you proud of the person that I've become today?
Thank you, honey. Oh.
I know that you're at peace and you're happy. And I just need you to know that I'm sorry. I've been having dreams about you. Is it you trying to send me a message?
It's still going steady, strong. If you pinch, you can zoom. Pinch the
I
screen.
zoomed in. It's very touchy.
Are you
Yeah.
upset about Tommy and Joe?
Oh, that wind feels good.
Will everything be okay in the near future?
Honey Bubs, aka Jenny, said it's your mom, I think, coming through.
What?
They said they think it's your mom coming through. There's a few mediums that I'm friends with that watch. They're sensing their come through.
Oh, it's all the way up the red.
Yeah, it's pinging red. Good.
A lot longer than last night.
Yeah.
Of course, we didn't have a personal connection to any of those.
There's
Are
stuff
you-
in energy there.
So what I want to do right now,
She said, "Grandmom, I feel an older spirit."
an older spirit, grandma.
It's back here.
You didn't say anything. She just said that her grandmom is right behind.
Thanks for
Third in the
letting me
front, and my grandpa. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. They already know. I mean, like I've got some great friends on there. Camorific. So what I'm gonna do, so that way you and her can talk, and I'm gonna give you some privacy along with them. Keep that going. I want to keep the camera going. So Derek and I are gonna step away for a minute. Go ahead and keep talking. When we come back, we'll scroll through and see if you heard any other EVPs, and gonna give them time to talk. Well, it won't really be privately because of course you'll be able to hear and see, but without us. I've already given the energy and helped get the contact and interact. So I'm gonna step away, give kind of their private time from Derek and I, and you're gonna be their eyes and ears as we're away. So, you.
Oh, what you been wanting to ask her?
I already know who is she. No more than told her I'm sorry. I promise to do better every day. I'm never gonna give up. Like I never gave up on you. I'm sorry, Mama. But I do see your face in my dreams, and I want to know what it is that you're trying to tell me. Because every time I get close to your face in my dream, I wake up. And I've been dreaming about that. Just please tell me what you're trying to tell me, Mama.
I just never come up with everything, bitch up. Excuse my language, but that's what it is.
Your grandbaby is getting big, Mama. You fucking what is this?
Give me a bottle.
Where are you going?
Right here.
You want to say hi to Mama? Fuck her.
You like that? Do you like that?
Mama, Georgia says she loves you. Can you hear her?
Let Nevaeh tell her she loves her.
Mama, can you hear me? Mama, I knew. You're really had a brain fart.
Do what?
That's all I had a brain. I never take my necklace off again, Mama. Was it you that asked God to get me pregnant? The second time, it just lit up. You like them grandbabies, don't you? What's up? I love and miss you, Mama. I hope I get to see you again one day. Please, Mama, let me know that I'm not alone and I can come up here without being scared. As long as you're with me. I'm going to start hysterically bawling.
If you have to take a break, then just step away, take a break. They'll keep listening for any sounds of EVPs.
Okay, okay. He's almost forgot.
Go ahead, pig.
Here, back up. Back up here.
Don't tell your mom comes out. not very good at this. I try to block it all out.
You did awesome. You did awesome. You really, really did. You did great. All right. So, is everyone still up in there?
Oh, you smoke too? Those are our cigarettes at our store. Hey. I'm over here.
Coming on again?
Yep, I was on here.
All right. So, out of respect to Tori and her mom and her kids and her wonderful grandma and the brother.
Jennifer said, I can't see the timestamp on it. When daughter reached behind her, I saw an orb.
When your daughter reached behind you, they saw an orb.
It was at 6:58. I don't
So
got
that
time.
could be your grandma reaching out, like protecting. You know, just
What's crazy y'all said that is I asked her to protect me while I'm here so I don't have to be scared to come by myself.
That was some poltergeist stuff right there.
so. With that being said, I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to help see what we can come up with for you on this aspect.
No to adult mom.
No to adult mom.
That's
No
what
to
Jennifer
adult
said. I
mom.
don't know what was asked.
What was for what, Jennifer? Oh, was it an orb of a different?
No, the orb was behind the adult mom.
Oh, the adult mom. That would be you.
She's being nice saying adult, not older.
Oh. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
the adult mom.
All right. So that's awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you that have watched. I hope you did a good job time stamping this so that way when they come back and watch the video, they can look for your timestamps of what you've heard or like the orb and all that and help give them more of a peace of mind and help Tori feel more comfortable when she comes to the cemetery. As Derek and I walked over there while we gave them their space, you can feel the dark energy over there so much to where it was, you get the goosebumps without getting goosebumps. I mean, you could really feel it. So I plan on coming back here again when it's dark out because I'm going to interrogate the darkness that's here and help try to get rid of it. You all know me. My favorite saying is, dance with the devil. They don't tell me that for no reason. I love to dance with the devil. I'll go wherever evil is, and I'll kick evil's ass. Plain and simple. And I'll be dang if it's gonna mess with Tori and her family. Just like the rest of you, if you ever come here and we go out, it's not gonna mess with you. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Peace and stay blessed. See the stop button? There should be an X. There we go.
When you said something, when you